Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. In this vlog, I'll be sharing with you how my Christmas holiday week went in London, and I really hope you enjoy watching it. Before I start, I just want to be honest with you all. So some days during this week were very quiet and I didn't record anything at all. Not because I didn't want it to share, but because sometimes I just want to live in the moment, rest and be present with myself and my loved ones. This vlog is not about being perfect or filming everything. It's simply about showing you how my week truly went. My holiday actually started on the 24th of December right after work. Since 25th of December is Christmas Day, nothing runs in London. And I didn't really think about that at first. So I had to travel to my uncle's house on the night of the 24th instead of 25th. That's where my holiday really began. This entire week was all about family, friends, dressing up, exploring new places, cleaning, resting and reflecting. I really love being around my family. Family is something that makes me feel so safe, calm, and so grateful. This year especially, I reflected a lot within myself. I have achieved many things, alhamdulillah, but I really don't like to share everything so quickly. I believe in taking my time, protecting my peace, and reflecting privately before sharing things with the world. This year went so fast and I'm truly grateful for everything that happened. It was a year full of hard work, growth, achievements, self-discovery, and learning. I found myself in many different ways. I worked towards the goal I had written on my vision board, and alhamdulillah, I achieved so much. My core motto has always been that I won't stop until I become the person I truly want to be: strong, kind, confident, and at peace with myself. This journey means everything to me. So on 25th of December, I stayed at my uncle's house all day. It was one of those slow, peaceful days. I spent most of the time watching movies, eating good food, and just resting. In the evening, I went to one of my auntie's house because she wanted help decorating. Her house is quite big and she felt overwhelmed, so we all went to help her. I genuinely love helping others. Seeing my loved ones happy makes my heart happy. Helping someone, even in small ways, is such a beautiful form of charity, and it's something I truly believe in. The next day was Friday, and it was the last Friday of 2025. That day felt very special to me. I got ready, wore a beautiful dress, and took my time. Fridays have always held a special place in my heart. That day I reflected deeply, made lots of istighfar, and felt such calmness in my heart. I prayed for strength, strong iman, kindness toward ourselves, and a successful life ahead, inshallah. This year I did a lot of self-talk and self-reflection, and it helped me heal and grow in ways I never expected. Some days were very hard, some days I doubted myself, but alhamdulillah, I survived and grew through it all. Originally, I planned to stay at my uncle's house for the whole week, but we decided to visit another family member whom we hadn't seen in a long time. We traveled to a really beautiful place. That day was bright but so cold. I got ready and wore a beautiful white dress, and I felt really confident and comfortable in it. I truly believe that dressing something nicely is not a bad thing. Being overdressed is not something negative. It shows self-respect, confidence, and grace. And I believe in presenting myself well. So on 27th of December, we went outside of London, and it turned out into such a beautiful and memorable day. We explored many different areas together, walked around without any rush, laughed a lot, and simply enjoyed being in each other's company. One of the highlights of the day was visiting the seaside, standing near the water, feeling the cold breeze on my face, and just taking a moment to pause and appreciate where I was. The day felt very calm yet exciting at the same time, as everything around us felt fresh and peaceful. We also explored a historic area connected to World War II, a place that holds so much meaning and history. And being there made me reflect on how much the world has changed over time. Walking through that areas made the day feel even more special, and it was not only about exploring new places but also about learning, reflecting, and appreciating the present moments. Overall, it was one of those days that felt simple, meaningful, and full of warmth, and it reminded me how special these little trips outside the city can be. Another fun moment from that day was when I realized I was wearing heels without knowing we would be walking by the sea. I remember thinking how difficult it was to walk on uneven ground and laughing at myself the whole time. It was not easy at all, but alhamdulillah, the view made everything worth it. The sea, the breeze, and the open sky made me forget about everything, forget about my discomfort. The sunlight was hitting my face, the sound of the water, and the fresh sea air felt so peaceful. I'm someone who truly loves nature, and in that moment I was honestly in awe, quietly saying mashallah and taking it all in. I kept walking further, exploring more, because the beauty of the place gave me so much energy. After exploring, we came home and we had our big Bengali feast, our lunch and dessert, and everything was so delicious, so amazing, alhamdulillah. The next day we visited one of my sister-in-law's house, and I spent most of that day cooking. Cooking is like a therapy for me. I've always loved being in the kitchen because it makes me feel productive and calm. Of course, not every day I feel like cooking, but I've built a habit for myself that if I don't cook at least once during my time off, my day just doesn't feel complete. Because I work full-time, and when I finally get weekends or holidays, I like to dedicate 1 day or 2 days to cooking, cleaning, and learning something new in the kitchen. I see it as a culinary experience because that will benefit me in the future, and honestly I love food, so learning how to cook properly just makes sense for me. I also don't like spending my holidays just laying down all the time. Being productive in a calm way helps me feel balanced, and if I stay in bed for too long, I start feeling lazy, and then when it's time to return to work, it becomes so much harder to get back into routine. That's something I really try to avoid. So that day I made lasagna, and alhamdulillah it turned out really well. Everyone enjoyed it, and that made me so happy. On 29th of December, I finally had a full rest day. I stayed in, spent quality time with my partner, and watched the entire season 5 of Stranger Things. I'm a huge fan, and it felt so good to finally relax without any plans at all. Sometimes, no matter how productive you are, you really do need a proper break, and that day felt calm, cozy, and much needed. But my next day was a very busy day. It was a deep cleaning day from morning until evening. I cleaned my room, organized my cupboards, sorted out my clothes, and get myself ready for the new year, feeling cleaned, organized, and at peace. This week may have looked simple, but it meant a lot to me. It was all about rest, reflection, family time, gratitude, and preparing myself mentally and emotionally for a new year. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting me, and for being part of my journey. I truly appreciate you all, and finally, Happy New Year, and may Allah bless you all.